It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trailblazers. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors begin the game with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Backs up. Here we go. I got him.
Nice pass to get things going.
Because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Russell. Short jumper off the mark. To Anthony. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it. Warriors have the basketball. Glenn Robinson III matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Here comes the screen. To Russell. The jumper's off the mark. To McCollum. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To Anthony. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Golden State at the controls. Russell up against the Weber State product. Here comes the screen. For three, and McCollum sneaks in for the rebound. To McCollum. To Lillard. Short jumper off the mark. 4-3. Not that time. To McCollum. Lillard gets it in the left corner. Anthony. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Steve Kerr going to call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
State, number 4,
Glenn Robinson III, matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Hassan Whiteside, snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen.
Screen right. Cut it.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Lillard for 2. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Warriors have the basketball. Surveys the floor. Cauley Stein. Has a chance. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Over to the right side. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game, the lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Shot won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. To McCollum. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Pick up.
And that's rebounded by Portland.
1 minute remaining in the first.
Whiteside. To McCollum. Deep 2 there, won't go. Possession lies with Golden State. Has a look. The shot, almost.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Cauley Stein shot misses.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Hassan Whiteside at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Deep three at the buzzer. We've played one quarter. Here on the day, we honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
100 points tonight. Everyone gets free chalupas.
I'm here.
Here comes the screen. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shots.
Hey, match up. Match up, y'all.
LaBissiere with a shot, no good. Russell into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Tolliver matched up with Chris. Portland has 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. Russell with it up top. His guys trail by 13.
Screen coming up.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
It's Portland ball.
Here we go. My ball.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 44, stepping in for Warriors. Number 5.
Russell. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down to LaBissiere, and finishes strong.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Warriors basketball. Russell to Alec Burks. Down to Looney. Won't go.
I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good. Alec Burks to Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell, defended by Tolliver. Has a chance. Russell with a shot, no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Down to Labissiere. Rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Alec Burks to Russell. Alec Burks. And it's a Blazer rebound. To Ken Bazemore. Down to Labissiere. Not that time. Russell into the front court. Trailing by 15 to Alec Burks. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Lillard to Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook Melo. Hand in his face. Lets it fly and scores. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type. Greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
D'Angelo Russell not going down here. Lillard. And a throwdown. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
It's Golden State basketball. Russell. Lillard to Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's now 5 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 3, C.J. McCollum. Entering the game for the Warriors. Number 4.
Has a look.
Remaining in the second.
Won't go. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Warriors have the basketball. And the nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Glenn Robinson sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Short jumper off the mark. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Got some for him.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Trailblazers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers. The Warriors have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special.
Who was cold?
D'Angelo Russell did everything but score points in the first half. I'm sure he'd like to redeem himself in the second half. But the way things have been going thus far, it's hard to believe it's going to happen for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Lillard to Anthony. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. It's Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Russell. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lillard to McCollum. Anthony to Lillard. To the rim, lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Golden State at the controls. Screen coming. Russell defended by Lillard. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
McCollum into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Carmelo Anthony trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Glenn Robinson the third. Defended by Melo. To Russell. Hassan Whiteside swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Short jumper stays out. Warriors have the basketball. And the finish at the rim.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Lillard to Whiteside. Not that time. Russell into the front court. His guys down big. Carmelo Anthony able to recover with the block. And that's going to be off of Anthony out of bounds. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell defended by Lillard. Fires the three, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Goes to the left side. Pass down low to Carmelo. No good. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Deep two there. Won't go. Lillard won't go down. Glenn Robinson the third, defended by Melo. Can't connect.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Anthony. Here comes the screen. Willie Cauley-Stein pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. Whiteside to McCollum. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Whiteside. And it's Cauley Stein with the board. Here comes the screen. Passed it off. Scalabrine, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Ken Bazemore. Gets it in the right corner. Russell, the drive, right to the basket. A pass stolen by Portland. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed the foul shot. Trying to cash in. Shot by Russell off the mark. The follow won't go either. Screen coming. Footer at the buzzer. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
D'Angelo Russell has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard, defended by Chris. To Whiteside. Oh, he had it. To Russell. Shot from the lane won't go. Trailblazers with the basketball.
That's me. I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Russell matched up with Lillard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
I got ball. I got ball. You got to get up on that.
Lillard. Here comes the screen. To Lillard. From long range. No good. That's great defense. To Alec Burks. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Hand in his face. No good for Alec Burks. Trailblazers take over. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. Fine to shoot. And that's rebounded by Golden State.
I got him. I got him. It's me. It's me. I got him.
Alec Burks to Russell. To Alec Burks. For 3. No good. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
And the rebound taken in by the Blazers.
Here we go. I got him.
To Whiteside. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Given 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game for Golden State, number 3.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Russell with it up top. Down by 15. To Chris. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
I got ball. Match up. Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Whiteside. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell into the front court. Trailing by 15. Mario has blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Portland's got it. McCollum to Anthony.
Rotate.
McCollum to Anthony. Over to the right side. McCollum. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
For 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. McCollum with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. To Whiteside. And the Warriors have the rebound. Possession lies with Golden State. Five to shoot for Golden State. That's no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
McCollum into the front court. The lead is 12. Anthony. To McCollum. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
McCollum with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. To Anthony. Here comes the screen. McCollum to Whiteside. Throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For the Portland Trailblazers, number 0,
Cauley-Stein. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Cauley-Stein at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career mark of 64%. And he misses that one free throw. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers put together a nice win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers. The Warriors couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Portland Trailblazers were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.